Welcome back to the podcast. It's Thursday, and dude, the AI news cycle is absolutely wild today. I'm Taylor, and I've got so much to talk about. The industry is moving at light speed right now.
And I'm Morgan. I'm ready to sift through all this hype and figure out what is actually important. We've got some massive corporate shifts today. What is on the agenda for us to break down?
Okay, we've got OpenAI losing a billion-dollar Disney deal, Google dropping a massive new AI music model, Nvidia making AI agents smarter, and, wait for it, robot homeschool teachers.
Wait, hold on. Robot homeschool teachers? You're gonna have to explain that later. But let's start with the OpenAI drama. What exactly happened with the Disney partnership?
So I saw this major scoop on the Decoder today. OpenAI is completely shutting down its Sora app and API just months after launch. Like, they killed it entirely. It is gone, and developers are scrambling.
Wait, really? Sora was supposed to be their flagship video generation tool. It was practically breaking the internet earlier this year with those hyper-realistic demos. Why would they just kill it off so suddenly?
Right. Well, the crazy part is the fallout. Because of this sudden shutdown, Disney is officially walking away from the massive billion-dollar partnership they signed with OpenAI just last December. The whole deal collapsed.
Oh, wow. A billion-dollar deal just vanishing overnight? That is a massive blow to OpenAI's reputation. But what does this actually mean for their Hollywood ambitions? Were the underlying compute costs just too high to sustain?
I think so, yeah. Generating high-quality, consistent video is insanely expensive. Plus, if the API is suddenly dead, Disney can't exactly build long-term enterprise tools around it. The reliability just wasn't there for a major studio.
Exactly. Studios need predictable pipelines, not just cool tech demos to show investors. If Sora can't scale efficiently or reliably, Disney is smart to pull out now. The initial hype definitely hit a massive wall here.
Totally. It's like we all thought AI video was about to take over Hollywood tomorrow, but reality is hitting hard. OpenAI really has to figure out the economics fast if they want enterprise clients.
And it leaves a huge opening for competitors like Runway or Kling to step in and grab those lucrative studio contracts. OpenAI really fumbled this one by overpromising and underdelivering to a giant like Disney.
Speaking of big tech making moves, Google just launched Lyria 3 Pro today. TechCrunch says it's this upgraded music generation model, and dude, it is actually super impressive what they've built here.
Okay, but we already have platforms like Suno and Udio making full radio quality songs. What makes Lyria 3 Pro so special? Is it just another music generator crowding an already saturated market?
Well, it generates highly customizable tracks up to 3 minutes long, complete with verses, choruses, and bridges. But the absolute craziest part? Google explicitly says it was trained entirely on data they have the right to use.
Ah, now that is the real story here. Training on fully licensed data is a huge deal in this space. That completely sets it apart from Suno, which is currently drowning in massive legal battles.
Exactly. Suno is getting sued by practically all the major record labels for widespread copyright infringement. Google is basically flexing that they have the legal safety net to actually deploy this music AI commercially.
Right, and enterprise clients won't touch AI music if it brings massive legal risks. By making Lyria completely copyright safe, Google is positioning it for commercial use, like YouTube Shorts, advertising, and marketing campaigns.
Yeah, they're aggressively expanding it across Gemini and their enterprise products. It's like they watched Suno take all the legal arrows from the music industry and then just swooped in with a totally safe version.
It's a classic big tech playbook strategy. Let the agile startups test the market and take the legal hits, then launch a polished, legally compliant version to capture the enterprise value. Very smart move by Google.
Okay, moving on to some slightly nerdier news. Nvidia just dropped a brand new AI framework called Pivot RL. MarkTech Post had a really great detailed breakdown of it this morning, and it sounds huge for agentic AI.
Pivot RL, I'm guessing that stands for reinforcement learning. What exactly is NVIDIA trying to solve here? Their hardware is obviously dominant, but their software frameworks are getting incredibly complex lately.
You guessed it. So, training AI agents to do long term, complex tasks like web browsing or software engineering is super hard. Pivot RL fixes that by achieving high agentic accuracy with 4 times fewer rollout turns.
Wait, 4 times fewer rollout turns? That is a massive reduction in compute power. Usually, reinforcement learning requires an insane amount of trial and error, which makes it incredibly expensive and slow to train.
Right. The article explains that supervised fine tuning is cheap but degrades in out of domain performance. Pivot RL basically bridges the gap, making these autonomous agents way more computationally efficient to train without losing their generalization skills.
That's fascinating. It means developers can build smarter, more reliable AI agents without needing a massive multi-million-dollar server farm. NVIDIA's really cementing their software ecosystem with tools like this.
Totally, dude. It's not just about selling raw GPUs anymore. If Nvidia controls the best underlying software frameworks for training agentic AI, they basically own the entire AI pipeline from top to bottom.
And as the industry moves from simple chatbots to actual AI agents that take complex actions, efficiency frameworks like Pivot RL are going to be the absolute secret sauce for the next generation of models.
All right, for our last story, we're getting a little sci-fi and honestly a bit weird. TechCrunch is reporting that Melania Trump wants a robot to homeschool your child, like an actual, physical AI robot.
I'm sorry, what? A literal robot homeschool teacher? That sounds like something straight out of a dystopian science fiction novel. What exactly is she proposing here for the future of education?
So apparently, the First Lady sees AI and robotics playing a highly prominent role in the future of American education. She genuinely thinks autonomous robot tutors are the next big thing for kids.
I am highly skeptical of this entire concept. Education isn't just about delivering raw facts to a student. It's about human connection, empathy, and vital socialization. A robot simply cannot replace a real human teacher.
I mean, I totally agree with you, but think about the potential accessibility. An AI robot could theoretically provide personalized one-on-one tutoring for kids who maybe don't have access to high-quality local schools.
Sure, personalized AI tutoring software on an iPad is one thing, but an actual physical robot in the home? The hardware and maintenance costs alone would make it completely inaccessible to the low-income families who need it most.
That's a really fair point. The hardware costs would be absolutely insane. Plus, can you just imagine a robot trying to discipline a toddler who doesn't want to do math? It would be total chaos, dude.
Exactly. It's incredibly easy for politicians to throw around buzzwords like AI and robotics in education, but the practical, real-world application is usually a logistical nightmare. I don't see this taking off anytime soon.
Yeah, I think human teachers are safe for now. Well, that wraps up a pretty wild Thursday in the AI world. From Disney dropping OpenAI to copyright-safe music, efficient NVIDIA agents, and sci-fi robot teachers.
It really never slows down in this industry, does it? We'll keep tracking all the hype, the legal battles, and the actual signal behind the noise so you don't have to.
All right, that is it for today. We will be back tomorrow with more AI news.